I got a comment on a video that I made a while back and it said, take a drink every time Ethan says he doesn't have very much time to fish. And I thought that was pretty hilarious because it turns out that I say that all the time. So apologies for the fact that I'm always saying the same thing, but I'm not gonna say that today because today I actually took a day off work and we are going to spend all day on the water. We are going to fish in the kayak. I could not be more excited, my friends. I've been waiting for this day. I'm at a lake that I've only been to once before, had some pretty decent luck last time I was here, but don't necessarily know what to expect. We're gonna start with ultralight. We're gonna go for whatever bites. Let's get to it. We've got some unique conditions today because we've had some warm weather paired with some rain, and that's brought the water temperature up as well as brought the water levels up. But then today it's super overcast and it's pretty cool. So I'm not sure if the fish are going to be up on the bank or if they're going to be slightly off the bank or if they'll be on the weed lines. Time will tell. We got to experiment a lot. There's a fish. That's probably a crappie is my guess. We'll see. I think it is. I think it is a crappie. No, it's a little bass. A little bass. All right. We're on the board. He ain't much, but I'll take him. There's a fish. Man, that one took it and sprinted off. That must be a little bass. Yeah, just a little bass. All of a sudden, my jig was just screaming to the left with that little guy. Holy cannoli. Might not be big, but he was feisty, that's for sure. There you go. 2 bass. I'll take it. I'll take it. The fishing should only improve as the day gets warmer. This time of year, the morning is really not the most productive time. Quick check-in to let you know that today's video is actually brought to you by Groove Life. A lot of you are probably already familiar with Groove for their awesome silicone rings. I actually used to have a green one. You might have seen me wearing it in fishing videos, but I lost it. So perfect timing. Groove actually reached out to me and they asked if we wanted to do a partnered video, and I very much did because I'm a believer in their product and I'm a believer in their brand. The silicone rings are awesome for fishing, but they actually just launched some metal rings as well, which is perfect for just like an everyday wear use. Really cool looking. I'm dumb, I sent them the wrong size, so I don't unfortunately have one of the metal rings yet, but I'm hoping to get one soon because those things look really slick as well. And they're not just rings, they actually have belts and wallets as well. They sent me one of the wallets, and for me, I used to have like the George Costanza wallet. The thing was way too big. Now I've got this sleek, small, low profile Groove wallet. The thing is awesome. I can carry a couple of cards in it. Carry basically everything I need plus a little bit of cash. Low profile, doesn't take up too much space in my my pockets, but it's very heavy, so it stays in my pockets. It doesn't slip out, which is really important to me. Anyways, guys, make sure to check out Groove Life. I've got a couple links in the description below. Make sure to go click them to learn more about Groove Life and also purchase their products. They reached out to me and they wanted to do this, and I wouldn't have done it if I wouldn't have been a believer in their products. So huge shout out to Groove. Thank you so very much for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to fishing. Holy smokes, that scared the crap out of me. That dang snapping turtle just zipped right up. Oh my goodness. I don't know why that scared me so much. He came out of nowhere. It's just a snapping turtle, but that scared me so much. I am still waking up, and that snapping turtle just made my heart skip a beat. This is a slightly embarrassing fish catch, I'm not gonna lie to you. I stood up and I casted my jig and I went pee, and then I checked my line and there was a fish on it. And it's actually a pretty nice crappie right there. So we've caught our best fish of the day while peeing. So that's good. All right, see you, buddy. Okay, well, that tells me something. Came out here to a little bit deeper water, dead drifted the donkey-tailed junior, caught a crappie. So I do think that the crappie are probably on that first break line, but I think they're a little bit scattered with these conditions. So I'm just trying to figure out how I hone in on them. I'm not really finding any definitive schools on my graph. I'm just seeing isolated fish here and there. There's a fish. There's a crappie. All right, sweet. Dadgum, I spent some time offshore trying to find fish, and I found a few. That one ate it while I was kind of swimming it, so tells me there may be some more aggressive fish than I realized. That one hammered it, and he put up a good fight for a crappie. There you go. Man, I spent a lot of time offshore trying to find fish, and I found a few on my graph, but I couldn't make them bite. The wind is picking up, but the sun is not coming out. I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with this overcast stuff all day. Man, I'm cold right now. There's another one. Yep. I'm kind of moving it a little quicker now. I'm retrieving it kind of like a couple reels, twitching it. Man, they're putting up a heck of a fight. Oh, that's a big bluegill. Holy smokes. It's a nice gill. Nice gill right there. That is a solid gill. Look at that. I'll get a quick measurement on him. He's not super, super long, but he's very, very fat. It's a very healthy gill. He's at 8 1/4. Not bad. Not a bad fish by any means, but he's very fat, healthy fish. See ya, buddy. Okay, good, good, good. I feel like these weird conditions are making these fish kind of unsure of what they should be doing. I feel like a couple of days ago when the sun was out, I bet they were up on the bank, but now they're kind of off the bank just a little bit. And I don't know what this one's gonna be, but he's putting up another good fight. I think it's a bass. Look at that. Look at that. Is it a bass? I can't tell. What are you? Yeah, you're a bass. Oh, it's so much fun right now. Man, all the fish are fighting really hard. They're starting to feed up in the spring and they've got a lot of fight in them. Look at that. He's not even that big. He's just putting up a heck of a fight. We are so back, baby. Kayak fishing, ultralight fishing for whatever bites, Donkey Tail Jr. with a 1/32 ounce mule jig in hand. Just catching numerous species. They're all fighting good. This is what it's all about right here. Folks, I missed kayak fishing. I really did. I think this is like my second or third trip of the year. Feels really good. See ya, buddy. All right, we've got bass, black crappie, and bluegill. 3 species. They've all put up a good fight. It's been a blast so far, folks. I love it. There's another fish. What's this gonna be? Probably a bass, but I can't tell yet. These fish are all kind of fighting hard no matter what the species. He's running right at me. Yeah, it's just a little bass. He's fat though. Little chunky bass. Hi, buddy. Look at you. Man, you choked that thing. Well, I gotta say, even the little ones, man, they're feisty. Jeez Louise, chill. He like bit my finger. Since when do bass bite people? Why am I cold? Oh. Ooh, child, why am I so cold right now? Oh, another fish. Oh, shoot. Dadgummit. Come back. Oh, he came back. I was just making up a song. Ooh, child. All right. Well, probably another juvenile bass. Yeah, it's looking that way. It's looking that way. Yeah, look at him. Kind of an interesting looking fish. All right, buddy. Let's just grab you. Yeah, looks like there's quite a few of these little chunkers in here. These little dinks. Look at his lateral line. Very, very distinct lateral line right there. Look at that. That's cool. Almost has like, that line is almost as distinct as like a snook's lateral line. That's crazy. That's really cool. See ya, buddy. I really should not be this cold. This is just me being a wimp right now. See, look right here. This sky right here is promising. This is what we want right here because it's nice and blue, a little bit of clouds, but once the sun gets on that, we're golden. This is the stuff we don't like. Are we going to have more of this? I hope so, because it'll warm me up and the fish will get more aggressive. Come on, Mother Nature. All right, Donkey Tail Jr., you are going to remain in the rotation. You are absolutely working. It's nothing against you, but I want to try something else. All right. How about that bad boy right there? A little chartreuse Donkey Tail Jr., chartreuse Workhorse jig, and chartreuse Bronco Blade. Right there is going to be the chartreuse magic on this overcast, dirty water day. Feels like a good option. I can also bomb this thing out there. There's a fish. think I can tighten my drag a hair here, but I'm gonna try to catch up with the fish first. Yeah, little bass. Sort of figured that would probably be the first thing I catch on this, but I do think crappie could show up too. It's always kind of a funny feeling when you feel the pulse of that blade and then all of a sudden it just gets kind of hit. Just kind of a funny little bite. So you got to set the hook on them pretty hard there just to kind of make up for it, because a lot of times they're going to swim towards you once they bite it. So you got to make sure you bury that hook. But that was fun. That was sweet. A little bit. Oh, one smoked it. Dadgummit, he didn't hold on. That was what I'm talking about. It's like you feel that pulse of the blade and then all of a sudden something just doinks it. It is a fun feeling bite. Dang it. Can't believe I missed that fish. I don't know what happened there. He must have just kind of hit it the wrong place. Oh, come on. Maybe he'll come back. I think this blade is going to help him hone in on it a lot. Just got to make sure I don't fish too fast. There he is. That's probably the same fish that just thumped it a second ago. Let's see what this is. What are you going to be? Probably a bass. It feels like it's probably a bass. I could be wrong though. What are you? Yeah, it's a bass. Hey, not a bad one either. Good one for ultralight. This is my 7.5 foot ultralight right here. You can see we got a lot of rod flexing there. Pretty respectable bass. Chill, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at you. Nicely done. He's kind of got some dark black spots on him. He's a little beat up. Let's get him back. See ya, buddy. I hooked that fish in the exact same spot where I got the previous bite, so it was probably the same fish. Dadgum, did I just get another one? Way out there. I had a really long cast. Got to make sure I keep pressure and tension on this fish because I don't know if I got him real good. Yeah, it's just another little bass, man. They're really liking this thing. These little bass are definitely liking this thing. This is fun. Yeah, it's been a while since I used one of these, and I'm glad I rigged it up. My gut was telling me this is going to work well, and we are catching fish pretty rapid fire all of a sudden. I think they like that blade. I think it helps them find the bait. All of a sudden, I am very confident we're going to catch a lot of fish, my friends. There's another one. Dadgum, they are just slapping this thing. Little dinky juvenile bass, but still fun. I don't care who you are. When you have 4-pound test and an ultralight and you're catching little, 8 to 14 inch bass, you're gonna have fun. If you don't have fun, you're crazy. All right, there you go. That little spinner, it's doing the trick today. Very fun, good times. They teach them how to jump at a young age, don't they? You know, one of the cool things about this little setup right here is if you have an amateur angler, maybe a youngster or just someone that doesn't fish a lot, that wants something that's easy to use, the cast and wind retrieve is pretty darn easy. That's all I've been doing. Cast it out there, reel it in. If it hits grass, I'll twitch it or whatever, but for the most part, this is about as black and white as it gets. Cast it out, reel it in. If you get a thump, you set the hook. So I definitely recommend having something like this if you like to share the sport with others. This is a very approachable way to go fishing. And you know what? It can be a lot of fun for more advanced anglers too. So don't count it out just because you're more advanced. Today, I think it's really paying off because of the fact that it's got that blade and it adds some flash, it adds some vibration. I just feel like the fish are able to hone in on it a little bit more. Now I look at the sky and it's just all gray. I don't think we're gonna get any sun today. Oh, I just want sun to warm my bones up, man. There's a fish. What are you gonna be? Oh, it's a dink. An absolute micro. Well, I went back to the Donkey Tail Junior just to see. Seems like things are slowing down just a little bit, but I think it's probably a matter of location. There's not as much wind here, and I think that will probably slow things down just a hair for that Bronco Blade. There's a fish. That one ate it as soon as it hit the water. What are you gonna be? You're swimming right at me. Another little juvenile bass. Folks, I tell you what, as much fun as I am having on ultralight, I think I want to try some other things too. So stay tuned to the next video because I am going to keep this fishing trip going, but I'm going to switch gears just a little bit. And that will be the last juvenile bass for the day, at least on the ultralights, we'll say. Fun times, guys.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight.